Hey guys, happy Monday afternoon, almost evening here. Lincoln had an amazing first day at school. He basically took to it the same way that he had taken to the part-time, and they were really happy. He genuinely loves going, so we're really happy about that. I can't say enough good things about ABA. So far it's been a really big game changer for our family. Levi is going to start soon as well, so I'm really looking forward to see how our lives change in the next few months and how we can implement all of what we learned there in our daily life. So, dinner. I did a quick poll on my Instagram, really not quick. It's been up for like 6 hours, and I put 2 dinner choices up there. The choices were either pork leftovers, and I was gonna do something called pork bombs, or burgers. So, burgers won. We are going to be doing lettuce wrap burgers. What's funny about burgers is that when Dan and I first started doing keto, when I first started doing keto, it was one of my favorite meals. I ate them every other day. When Dan started getting into keto, I think burgers was one of the things that he felt like he was gonna have to give up. So, whenever we do burgers in our house, we make them really fancy. We add all of the fixins. So these will have cooked onions, they will have bacon, they will have pickles, tomatoes, the absolute works. Because it's really easy not to miss a bun when you have all of those delicious things inside. So I'm gonna show you a couple of quick little tips along the way, but basically it's burger night. You guys remember how Lincoln flushed Minnie down the toilet? Well, like any good mom, we now have reserves. Look at all these Mickeys. God bless the internet. Let's talk about bacon for a second. If you are not cooking bacon in the oven, you are really missing out on one of life's joys. It is a lot less messy, and I feel like it cooks more even than it does in the frying pan. So what you're gonna wanna do is line a cookie sheet with parchment paper, put your bacon on as evenly as you possibly can, throw it in the oven, turn it on 400, and then set the timer for 20 minutes. Bacon does not have to go in a preheated oven. I put mine in a cool oven, turn it to 400, and then bake it for about 20 minutes. So that's my first step. Okay, so here's everything that you are going to need to do the loaded burgers. I thought I had iceberg lettuce, which is usually what I use to do the lettuce wrapped burgers, but I am out of iceberg and I am not going to the store. So we are going to improvise and use romaine lettuce. So it'll kind of be like a burger boat, but if you have iceberg, that will work too. A tomato and 1 medium onion. Pickles of your choice. These are our favorite right now. We get these at Aldi. They don't have them all the time, but when they do, we buy a million. Then burgers. We buy these a lot also from Aldi. These are frozen burgers. They are really delicious and super affordable. And if you need to make dinner in a hurry, it really saves a step not having to make your burger patties. So we love these. So that's gonna be our burger meat. And then whatever toppings you like as far as mayo and mustard. This is the G.H. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. It's our favorite low-carb ketchup that we've tried. We've tried the Heinz ones too, but I like this one better. I also like that it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup. Also, it's gluten-free, which I love. And then whatever cheese you're gonna want on your burger. We're gonna do Colby Jack today. So this is what you need. I have the bacon in the oven. That's the only thing that's missing from this little ensemble. But now we're gonna cook some onions. Important to note, make sure that you wash your lettuce and tomatoes before you chop them up. Well, the tomato wash first. The lettuce I'm gonna chop up, and then I will go ahead and rinse that off and let it sit on a towel so it can dry out really nicely before we put the burgers on it. Okay, I'm gonna cook the onions while the bacon is in the pan. Gonna throw in a little bit of butter. Ooh. We like our onions really well done, so I am going to cook these until they are really nice and kind of golden brown. If you like them to have a little bit more of a raw texture, you can finish them off in a few minutes, but these will probably take about 10 minutes. Is there anything better than a plate full of bacon? I don't think there is. Dan's giving the kids a bath right now. I basically have all the veggies prepped, the bacon's cooked, the onions are cooked. I'm just gonna wait till the kids wind down a little bit, and then I'm gonna cook the burger patties, and then we will make dinner. Look at this bacon. Ugh. Oh my God. So obviously not all of this is for dinner. Whenever I cook bacon, I fill the pan so we have some to use for the rest of the week with other recipes. So I just want to mention really quick, I realize that most of the recipe videos that I'm making are not some gourmet chef, grass-fed, whatever recipes. But what happens with keto, whether you're a beginner or you are a seasoned keto chef, sometimes you get really bored and sometimes the basics get old. So I'm gonna do a lot of the basic simple things that we eat every single week, and maybe it'll just give you a couple ideas on how to like zhuzh up a burger, zhuzh up, you know, fathead pizza. I definitely don't claim to be any kind of trained chef. I'm a mom, I'm a home cook, and I really, really, really like food. So I basically love the idea of showing simple recipes that will work with your everyday life. It's not always gonna be some epic grand event. It's just dinner. Okay, I've got one kid down sleeping. The other one is about to follow, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw the burgers on. I'm actually cooking them inside the house. We usually cook them on the grill outside, but like my sad iceberg lettuce situation, we're out of charcoal. I didn't think about these things when I decided what to make for dinner. So again, we're gonna improvise and use, I've got one of those like plug-in electric griddles. I love that for burgers. Okay, so with frozen burger patties, they're great to cook this way. I just went ahead and buttered the pan, and once you start to see liquid coming through, they are ready to flip. It ends up being about 4 minutes per side with the frozen burger patties. I have a funny story while we're here. You see my grease catch here? It's a bowl. Do you want to know why it's a bowl? Because I did one of those mom brain things. Hi, bud. You say hi?
Hi.
Hey, what are you doing? Are those hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Did you have a good day today?
A kitchen.
It is. We're in the kitchen. Very good. Okay, so the griddle grease catcher. I had washed the griddle, or Dan had washed the griddle. I don't remember who washed the griddle, but the long and short of it is that the griddle ended up... Merry Christmas. I like your hat. Oh. Someone had put the griddle in the oven to dry or just to hang out until it got put away in its rightful place, and I preheated the oven. And the grease trap melted everywhere, all over the oven, all over the heating element. It was not savable, but the griddle was fine. We just use a bowl now. Okay guys, so dinner is ready. Here are all the components. That's the cooked onions and the bacon, the burger patties, the lettuce leaves that will hold the burgers, condiments, and then we threw in a bag of trusty microwave steam in a bag broccoli. Okay guys, here's my plate. Completed, loaded burger lettuce wraps. They look so good. I'm so excited. And some broccoli. Easy peasy. Dinner was magnificent. I am super full. I ate 2 of the lettuce boats and almost all of my broccoli. It was really good. Super easy. I am beat, so I am going to watch TV with Dan and try to get to bed early and do it all over again tomorrow. Good night.